April 19th, 1995. Morning light settles over downtown Oklahoma City as commuters file into the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. Inside are office workers, federal agents, and children in a daycare, an ordinary weekday about to be interrupted by extraordinary violence. At 9:02 a.m., a Ryder truck parked out front explodes. The blast, fueled by a fertilizer-based ANFO mixture, rips away the building's north face. In seconds, floors collapse into one another. Dust clouds swallow the street. What remains is a jagged cross-section of offices and lives, abruptly exposed. The man responsible, Timothy McVeigh, did not emerge from a vacuum. A Gulf War veteran, he returned to civilian life, carrying a deepening distrust of federal authority. That distrust hardened into ideology, fed by militia movements, conspiracy narratives, and apocalyptic fiction like The Turner Diaries, which imagined violent revolution against the U.S. government. 2 years earlier, the nation had watched the fiery end of the Waco siege. Federal agents and the Branch Davidians had engaged in a 51-day standoff that ended in flames, killing more than 70 people. For many, it was a tragedy. For McVeigh, it was confirmation, a symbol of what he believed was unchecked government power. He chose April 19th deliberately, aligning his attack with Waco's anniversary. But provocation is not causation. Many saw Waco. Only a few turned it into justification for violence. McVeigh's worldview had already narrowed into absolutes. Government as enemy, violence as response. The bomb itself was not sophisticated, but it was effective. Ammonium nitrate fertilizer mixed with fuel oil, packed into a rental truck and positioned for maximum structural damage. The explosion registered like a small earthquake. Nearby buildings shattered. Hundreds were injured. 168 people were killed, including 19 children. In the aftermath, the scene resembled a war zone. First responders clawed through rubble, listening for voices beneath concrete slabs. Survivors were pulled out hours, sometimes days, later. The nation watched in shock as the scale of domestic terrorism became undeniable. The investigation moved quickly but methodically. Among the debris, investigators recovered a key clue, a truck axle with a serial number. It led back to the rental vehicle. Witnesses described the man who rented it. Meanwhile, in an almost improbable turn, McVeigh had already been arrested, stopped on a highway for driving without a license plate. Within days, he was identified as the primary suspect. His trial would expose not only the mechanics of the bombing, but the mindset behind it. McVeigh showed little remorse. He framed his actions as retaliation, an argument that revealed more about his beliefs than any broader truth. The law responded decisively. He was convicted and later executed. His accomplice received life imprisonment. The bombing forced a reckoning. Until then, large-scale terrorism on U.S. soil was often imagined as a foreign threat. Oklahoma City shattered that assumption. It revealed that the most devastating attacks could come from within, driven not by external enemies, but by internal fractures. In the years that followed, security around federal buildings tightened. Legislation expanded counterterrorism powers. But perhaps the most lasting impact was less visible. A heightened awareness of how extremist ideas can evolve, spread, and harden into action. Today, the site of the Murrah Building is no longer a ruin. It is a memorial. 168 empty chairs, each representing a life lost. They face a reflecting pool where the street once ran. It is quiet there now, deliberately so. Because the story of April 19th is not only about destruction, it is about how belief, grievance, and isolation can converge, and what happens when they go unchallenged. Understanding that is the only way history serves its purpose. Not just to remember, but to recognize the warning signs before they become tragedy again.